Stream, and we are now live on the live stream. The live stream. Everybody liked that I said we were going to go dancing in the dark, walking through the park, and reminiscing.
From the Crush Studio in Hernando Beach and Spring Hill, Florida, it's the Disney Crush Podcast live show. Welcome.
Welcome to the person who's watching. There's a little eyeball in the corner of the screen that says, oh, now two persons are watching. So we're getting there. So David,
Tony,
how you doing in your new studio, your new digs there?
Yeah, it's just not quite put together yet.
I see boxes and hey.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting there slowly. Baby steps. Hey, Dan.
Okay.
Hey, Danielle. Hey, Karen. What's up, kids?
We're like crunch timing it here because I still have stuff I'm working on. So yeah. How you doing, David?
Good. So we're still talking about G3. I think we'll talk about it until next G3.
No, probably not.
Okay, this will be it. This is it.
I don't know about being completely done.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting close.
We are getting closer.
Apparently, you just sent me a picture that I gotta get it on my computer somehow. So that'll be good.
Well, you get that on your computer.
You want me to play the intro here?
I think so. I think it's time to play the intro, Tonya.
Okay. All right. How do you do that? I forget. It's been so long. Hey.
And then you're going to do a whole video about G3, aren't you?
Not yet. I'm working on it. There's so many pictures to weed through that we're going to go through some of them tonight. And I actually have so many that I'm going to have to, as we go, I'm going to have to dump some to add some because StreamYard only lets me have so many pictures. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be maneuvering a little bit. So we'll start at the beginning and we're going to just go, and kind of reminisce, and hopefully you guys will chime in with some of your memories of these days, because some of these pictures are yours. Some of the stuff I wasn't even at. These pictures
True.
was that. True. Like the people that were there before we even got there and went to Trader Sam's.
Okay,
lucky
Anna,
people
we'll see you later.
Who got to be there. Hi. He's breaking a leg. No, I know he's teasing.
I think he's editing his podcast tonight. So
yeah. Oh, Abby's watching. I got pictures of Abby somewhere. No, that's just Noah. She's in this one for Noah. Sure. She's behind Holly's cinnamon bun. She got Mike Wazowski by a cinnamon bun.
Hey, Trey. Trey says he knows people in the intro video now.
Yeah, that's Trey. Good. I'm glad, Trey. Now you know some people.
Yeah, Trey's a long story with Trey, but he's now officially a friend of ours.
I thought he was already a friend of ours.
He is, but we got to really meet him and spend some time with him. So cool guy. Good time.
Yeah, he started the weekend saying that I was the only person he really knew, but now he knows a lot of people probably better than he knows me now. He has friends that he likes more than me, which I don't like. Because you know what? I did not get a picture with Trey. unlike you, apparently. Actually, I have a few pictures of you and Trey.
Yeah. Hey, Karen. So Scott's doing editing.
Okay, that's what we figured. Scott had messaged us
Travis.
before that he was doing some editing.
Hey, Judy.
What happened to that picture, Travis, I had that
What
that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. This was before G3 even started. She's afraid for the G3. Yeah, she needs a 2-day notice to emotionally prepare. Yeah, I'm working on it. Actually, I'm doing one that is just about the fireworks party. I have the song for that, and it's and then I'm gonna work on the next one, the big one. So, and look at me, I'm already like,
oh
yeah,
it's okay.
So before G3 even started, Travis got there a couple days early, and the G3 bingo ensued. And somebody snapped this picture, and I put it on the Friends of the Disney Crush that he looked like a teen idol signing autographs. Well, Bill Mitchell from Monorail Tales took this picture, put it up on another Disney group, which we're not affiliated with, that doesn't really know us as well. So it's kind of be funny. And he said, does anybody know who this celebrity is? He was signing autographs at Magic Kingdom today. And it took off, and it gave us a lot of entertainment throughout the weekend. Because people thought he was Gary Sinise and Tom Brady and Matt Damon and the father from Home Alone.
Yeah, it just went right. Yeah, it just went crazy.
Thank you, Judy. I'd appreciate that, because I'm making a special video for that. Yeah. So
why, Travis? You were a star.
This picture's never gonna die, Travis.
No.
This picture is gonna be around forever.
We're gonna always talk about this.
Yeah.
Picture now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So yeah. So go ahead.
I was gonna say, if that bingo picture, if you didn't see bingo on that picture right there,
right, we could have kept going with that.
We might have went in a different direction, and we could have kept it going.
But people they zoomed in on it and they saw the bingo, and then they were no fun after that. It was no fun after that.
I know, Trey. Tony Ann's almost crying.
Yeah, Trey doesn't know about about that whole side of me.
Very sensitive.
About that, but I do start the tears
right now.
I want to talk about our G3. We started planning for G3 months ago, and I want to right now send a very special thank you to Uli Eiserman, because she worked on our swag. She made some hand sanitizer keychains, which came out amazing. I hope that all of you guys watching got one that was there. If you didn't, I don't know why, because Dave was handing them out like candy. Do you have any left, Dave?
I don't. I think so. I might have a few left. I don't know. I know I was penning them out.
And our Patreon supporters got these sacks with some snacks in it that we had collected from Free Cycle. We went to all the laundry rooms all weekend and collected, chips and different ponchos and things like that, and gave them to our Patreon supporters. But Uli made the backpacks.
Such a great job, Uli. Thank you
Except
so
for
much.
Jeff Kessler, whose snacks got eaten by Michael. And I found his Uncle Dave's water in Michael's underwear drawer. So, Jeff, if you really want your Uncle Dave water, just letting you know it's been in Michael's underwear drawer. I, as his mother, can guarantee that the underwear are all clean in that drawer, but you still might feel funny about it.
Yeah, I'll get you another one next time I see you. Hey, Amanda.
You don't want underwear drawer water?
No, it's just something about that. Yeah. You could have left that out.
This is like a mystery picture. Oh, that. Okay. Oh, more Trey without me. See, it's a trend. Dave and Trey, best friends forever.
He is my best friend now.
Whatever. I didn't know what that was a picture of when I clicked on it. So now I know. I'm deleting that one off my screen because I'm trying to pull up new ones, because we're running out of. We're out of room on the StreamYard. So before
those snacks came in handy for Samantha. She ate them when dinner.
That was dinner the night she got home. Even
That's what we want you to do. Yeah.
Even the Slim Jim, Samantha, because there was a Slim Jim in that bag. I meant to take it out before Travis gave it to you, but
they do.
So yeah. So Michael and I got there a day early, and we went to Epcot. We did some festivals. We did some Festival of the Arts, and we bumped into some friends, and we're coming out of Remy, and that was when we first saw Kurt for the weekend. So she gave her Slim Jims to Bell Services. Michael ran up to Kurt and gave him a big hug, which was really nice. He gave Judy one too that morning, that afternoon. I guess it was the afternoon. It was after park hopping, but the real official kickoff to G3 was the next day, was Thanksgiving. Not Thanksgiving. Thursday. It was Thursday. Thanksgiving falls on a Thursday, so that was where my head is. Or, I'm turning 50 tomorrow, Dave. Can I just say, this is my last day as a woman in her 40s. So that might be what the issue is.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
well, happy birthday to you.
Oh,
happy
stop.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear sister-in-law. Happy birthday
No thanks.
to you.
So, yeah, we kicked off with Nomad Lounge, which is basically what we've been doing the last 2 years, is kicking off with Nomad Lounge. Great experience. We got to see Madison, which was great. Madison and Michael became fast friends. Madison wrote Michael a really nice letter at Christmas. And she told him about herself. She told him about her dog. She told him when her birthday was. And it really struck a chord with Michael. And he went and got his calendar as soon as I read him the letter from her. And he made me write her birthday in his calendar. And so I'm really happy. And, I always, like I said on Kurt's podcast today, the way you guys have taken Michael in is really amazing. And I really want to thank you guys for that. But yeah, Madison made a new friend, and so did Michael. So,
hey, Heidi, Nina's daughter shares her birthday with
nice.
You.
You can't have a 26-year-old daughter, Heidi.
No, I can't even believe that's even possible.
Madison connected with the Austin kids too. Yep. So little Noah, he's an internet sensation. He made the girls do rock, paper, scissors to ride with him.
I like that.
And told them, it's been a great honor for you to ride with me.
I think he asked me if I wanted his autograph at one point.
Trey, I could guarantee you would have had a lot more fun with Torian than you would have had with me. Yep. Samantha lost, so she didn't get to sit with him. So it wasn't a great honor for her. Yeah, so Animal Kingdom's always a good time. We got to meet Anna for the first time. Yeah. Anna was one of our first listeners. She was actually the first crusher to ever reach out to us and tell us that somebody was listening. We thought we were just talking to each other for a while there, a couple months. So it was really great to finally meet her because, like I said, she was the first person to ever tell us that, somebody besides, me and Dave were listening. So, so it was good to finally meet her.
Yep. And her boyfriend, that was good.
Yeah. And this guy was there too.
Who is that again?
The guy with the hat. I don't know.
I know that's Noah, but I'm not quite sure who that guy with the hat.
Guy with the hat. Yeah. I think he's got 3 funny names. Animal Kingdom was a good day. And I want to thank you guys all because we did do Michael's ice cream social again, which seems to be something that's it's caught on. So I think it's an event that we're going to probably do, from year to year as time passes.
Yeah,
I didn't get any ice cream though.
Well, you got there a little late.
Yeah, we did.
And then, there's a lot of people there. That was good. That was cool.
Yeah, it really was. So
I got an ice cream. I think Veronica went over and got us an ice cream. So I was able to partake in the wonderfulness of the And a Pure ice cream truck, which is marvelous, may I say.
Something that was going on in the background was an event, a new event, a brand new G3 event created by our biggest fan, Ben Chesler. It was called the Chesler Chill. We got a lot of pictures of people outside companion restrooms.
Mm-hmm.
There was a
Look at that.
lot of companion restroom pictures.
This is a good one. I love that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. So, you guys, a lot of you guys went to Ohana. No, you went to Steakhouse 71 that night. A lot of people. We didn't. We went to Disney Springs where we met up with some friends. Scott joined us because Scott had to work that day. And Karen and Scott surprised us with these shirts. Did you know they were making these shirts?
I think so. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I knew that we were making them.
They made Disney Crush shirts, which was really sweet. And it says, "Bring your own water bottle." So that's.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
You don't know what that means? Bring your own water bottle? No, you have no recollection of that. And we had some VIP people there that met us. And Trey, you missed out because you would have been there for this if you hadn't gone and partied with the other people. But I'm not holding any grudges.
Mm-mm.
Yes, that must be Amanda Bond TDC 2022. So if everybody knew, why didn't I know? Because Karen, I'm suspicious now, like keeping secrets. We had, and if you listen to the Mickey File podcast last week or the week before, you heard them talk about this is the butcher board from Polite Pig that 8 of us shared. And I mean, we weren't going there for like a big meal. So 8 of us shared this. We all picked off of it like festival style. And there was still food left after 8 of us picked off it. It was $42. And then it was an upcharge for the ribs. I think it was like another $7 for the ribs. So there's definitely enough there for a family of 4 to eat off that, though.
Yeah, there was a lot.
And I forgot until I saw this picture about the smoked sausage, the kielbasa, whatever that is. So there was, pulled pork, brisket, ribs, chicken, sausage, 2 sides, and 2 servings of coleslaw. And I forgot there was corn muffins or cornbread. Michael grabbed that right away, so I even forgot it was there. Yeah, Dan said 2 of the butcher boards fed 4 adults and 3 kids. Yeah, I believe that. So that's like a real value if you're feeding a big family at Disney Springs.
Are those vegan dogs in the corner?
No, they're not vegan.
No, but you know what? Samantha got me a vegan dog when we watched the fireworks show.
Yeah.
And I was pleasantly surprised. I was a little hesitant, but I ate it and it was quite lovely. It was good. And I would probably do it again. Didn't taste anything like a hot dog.
No.
Had that little spice to it, little slaw in there. It's very good. So Samantha, thank you for that. So you turned me on to that wonderful vegan dog from Casey's Corner, right? That's where
that's where it's from. Yep.
Yeah, very nice.
Awesome. I thought I had a picture of that, but I guess I don't. Because I had so many pictures.
That's okay. It's just a picture of me eating it.
Yeah, well, we needed photographic proof that you ate a hot dog. So
Trey was all over the place,
He was. He's
him and Samantha. They didn't send him wandering the garden wing of Contemporary.
They sent him to the wrong. They told him that they were in a hotel room that didn't exist. So he's walking around on the wrong floor looking for a room that doesn't exist.
Okay, Samantha, we got a vegan dog meetup in May.
I got to see my unofficial Disney brother, Kevin Curtis Allen, that night. We just, true Crusher style, we shut down Disney Springs again. We were sitting outside Chicken Guy, and they told us, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. We're closing. So, and this is an outdoor venue. We were sitting outside, and they told us to get lost. So,
well, I think they were trying to clean the tables up because that was their last little cleanup they had to do, and we were kind of making them late to get home. So, but we didn't talk about Chicken Guy too much. That was something that Veronica and I have been really wanting to go try for a long, long time. And for some reason, we just haven't been able to do it and fit it in. This time, we all decided that we're going to go to Chicken Guy, and it was a little disappointing, I have to say.
Yeah, it wasn't. There was nothing special about it. I mean, I still want to try Pizza Ponte. Found out Pizza Ponte closes at 9:00. So if Maybe I'll try it this weekend. Maybe I'll get to try a piece of pizza this weekend. We'll see.
Well, you got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
So
we'll see.
You try Steakhouse 71, maybe?
No, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
No?
We'll see.
Okay.
No, I mean I've been there for lunch, but not for dinner. Yeah.
But if you do, get the hamburger, so we can compare it. See what you think.
Okay. So the next day was Magic Kingdom Day. And we got there and bumped into a bunch of people, Wendy Fox and Deirdre, Judy and Ken, Kurt, and we all rode Pirates. And the thing about Pirates was it had a 35-minute wait when we got there, and quickly it jumped up to a 50-minute wait. We thought we were going to get out of the line, and I went on Touring Plans app, Lines it's called, and it said expect to wait 19 minutes. We truthfully only waited like 15 minutes. And so I don't know why it was listed as a 50-minute wait, because it wasn't anywhere near a 50-minute wait. Heidi says we got to get to Pizza Ponte. It's really yummy. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I kind of teased Dave when I put this picture up before. I said, "Oh, look, it's Mike and his favorite uncle."
Dan, were you disappointed with Chicken Guy yourself? Did you eat there? Have he eaten there?
I don't know if he's eaten there.
Only give us sauces. The sauces, sauces always help anything. But
yeah. So what I said to Kurt when I saw him here, we were walking towards the Liberty Bell because we knew that's where everybody was going to meet around 10 o'clock. So we're walking toward the Liberty Bell here. And I said to Kurt, I said, I'm just letting you know, Kessler's here, because I saw the picture that he was here. I said, Kessler's here. And when I see him, I'm going to give you competition because I'm going to jump him. And Kurt's like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. And then 5 minutes later.
There's the tears. There they are. There's a tear on his shoulder.
So this is Tony Ann and Glenn, okay? Not to be confused with Tori Ann and Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Tori Ann and Ben.
Those two are trouble right there.
Yeah, you don't want to be... you don't want to be out with them after dark.
I don't know.
And again, our VIP guests showed up. Yep.
They were everywhere. They kept following us around all day long.
They did. I think they heard about us and they wanted to make sure everything was on the level, so they kept following us around. Funny thing, tonight, Amanda sent me a picture of Josh at Riviera roasting marshmallows. So Amanda goes, Tony Ann instant cards, an order of marshmallows. Yeah. Oh, Dan did Publix chicken. Yes, Publix chicken is very good. Yes.
Very good. Much better than Chicken Guy. So they got to up their game.
So then we got on the Liberty Bell, which if you listen to the Mickey File podcast, you heard about it. This was their picture, the Mickey File picture. And by the way, that's Jen Wynn behind the pole. You could see her purple ears. The first G3, we have a picture of just Samantha's ears. This G3, we just have a picture of Jen's ears. She was unfortunately behind the pole. Poor thing. Mm-hmm. So we have to plan that better next year and not let anybody be behind the pole. But we didn't know. It was our first year doing it. And over here behind Tom Ellison, in front of Heidi, like between Heidi and Tom Ellison, you can see this couple that I don't know why they didn't get up and move when we started taking over I'm not saying that like we had more rights to the space than they did. I'm just saying if me and Rich were sitting there and all of a sudden these people came and surrounded us, it's a big boat. I would have said, you know what, honey, let's get up and go over there. Instead, they just sat on the bench and were grumpy the whole time.
Yeah. He's the guy in the blue shirt with a hat on and you can barely see her head. Right there. But look, there was a guy on the other side where I don't know if you can see me, but I was on the left side of this picture.
Uh-huh.
And a guy walked up and he stood there just for a little bit. Then he kind of moseyed towards the back.
Yeah. Like, why would you want to be where it's crowded?
Yeah. These are all people know each other and I'm going to get out of here.
And the thing was that if you see, I'm standing very close to them and I kept apologizing. I said, we're just going to take a picture. We're just going to be a minute. We're just going to take a picture. And the guy didn't say, oh, it's okay. Or, I understand. He just snarled at me. And I was like, okay, dude, now we're not moving. Well, I didn't say now we're not moving, but we really didn't move because the ride was over before we even realized it. We were so busy loving on each other that the ride happened, and we really didn't feel like we moved. We didn't even notice we moved because we were so busy, hey, it's been, and so.
But if that was me or, any of the crushers or geeks or anybody that hangs out with us, we would have probably joined the group and been like, yeah, taking a picture with them and said, no problem. Yeah. We would have had a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't be so grumpy. Jeez.
Can I just say this is my favorite picture from G3?
It is a good picture. Who took that picture?
I don't know. Maybe Dan. I don't
know. That is a good picture.
We should have made the couples move so Jen could have sat there and she would have been behind the pole.
Was that right before he threw up on Kevin, or is that after?
It looks like he's aiming.
It does. It looks like Kevin's going, oh
no. We played our free cycle game a little bit differently this year, where you had cards and free cycle masters who gave out the cards. We've already regrouped a little bit, thinking about how we're going to do things differently next year. I think the cards are here to stay, but we may have some ideas to enhance the game a little bit. So we're working on that. But I think it was a lot of fun. People seem to enjoy it. So wish we had realized Lauren and Norma were late.
Yeah, we had some people that for some reason, I don't know what happened. I don't think a lot of us even realized it till we were on the boat moving.
Yeah, they got left behind. But we could have taken pictures of them, and they could have taken pictures of us. I think Norma did take some pictures of us. So if we had planned it better, we could have posed for her. So, yeah, a lot of fun. And then a bunch of us went to Skipper Canteen, which was also a great time. So
yeah,
and I think that's something that we're gonna keep doing.
Yeah, very pleased that we found.
There's a fly. There's a fly in my room, so you keep seeing me do this. It's not because I'm trying to swim; it's because it's a fly. That night, we pretty sure Trey and I have won free cycle, but they were too drunk to turn their cards in. Sure you were. Wendy Fox had 122 points, and she won. She didn't believe me when I told her, Wendy, you won. She's like, no, I didn't. Trey wants to play free cycle like poker. He wants to put it on playing cards. I hesitate because the kids played this year and had a lot of fun with it. And I'm afraid that poker, the kids wouldn't understand how to make a good poker hand. So I don't know. I'm on the fence about that idea, Trey. I think it's a good idea, but I don't know if it's
one for adults and one for kids.
Then I got to buy double the prizes.
Well, hey, that's okay. We could get a bunch of prizes for the kids. Come on, Tony.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, but the kids want the $50 gift card too. I mean, Lorelai wanted it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's only money.
Yep. A bunch of people went to Ohana, and I hear they had fun. I heard they were having really good chicken and things, and Dan Austin had 2 bowls of shrimp, and we had public subs. And I don't want anybody to feel bad about this, because this was Kevin's wife, Deborah, really wasn't comfortable eating inside, and a lot of us wanted to see Deborah. So we did this as an outside event, but we couldn't figure out how to make it so that 100 people could come. So we kind of did it on a night when people were doing something else already. So people that weren't going to Ohana had an alternate event. So that was why we did it. It wasn't that we were trying to keep anybody out. It was just, we were just doing it at a pool bar, and we couldn't have 100 people. We had about 35. And even that, we kind of took over the place. So, but then,
that's the difference between the people on the boat. The people there was a couple that were kind of close to us, and they got up and moved for us. They're like, no,
yeah, problem. They saw so we could have a table next to each other, because they were two empty tables, but they were in the middle table between the 2 empty tables, and they said, let us move to the table here, and then you could have the 2 tables next to each other. Yeah, that was
very nice. And we even actually asked them if they wanted to join and wanted something.
Yeah, we said we have we had plenty. Yeah. We had plenty left over. We said, you want some of our sandwich?
I said, come eat something.
Yeah. So, but we had fun.
Hey, Lauren. Lauren's here. What's up?
Hi, Lauren. So after that, I had every intention of going to see Yeehaw Bob, and Michael had other plans. Michael
What's that in his pocket, Tony?
a big bag of caramel popcorn.
For when he wakes up, he can just reach right in there and grab it. Look at that. He stashes a lot of stuff in his pockets.
Yeah, he does. He does. He does. And he doesn't necessarily eat it. He'll carry it around for like 3 days. Here he comes. You got a shirt on? Oh, he's got a shirt on, so he can come on.
So,
hey, we were just talking about you.
Is that me?
That is you. Yes.
Is that me? With popcorn?
Yes, it's you with popcorn.
Oh.
Does he ask him if he still has it?
Do you still have that popcorn? Uncle Dave wants to know if there's any left. You ate it? He ate it, Uncle Dave. Sorry.
Okay.
Uncle Dave wants to know what happened to the snacks that were in this bag, too. You ate them? Those were Jeff's snacks. Those were Jeff's. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Hey, Trey did so many Skipper canteens. He did it with.
He just slid over. He just slid over to them.
That's good. No, I like it. It was good.
We did. We had fun. So, yeah. So we had fun, but we missed Yeehaw Bob, and I was sad about that. Uli said, "Hi, Mike."
Hi. Hi.
Hi. Hi. So sad about not taking a picture with Michael. Yeah, it's right here. Madison, you must have joined us late. There's one right there. And there was another one that we got. I had it on in the beginning of the show. I might have erased it because we were I had to take pictures out to I didn't erase, but I mean took it off the screen. But yeah, there's pictures of you and Michael. Yeah, so they went to see Yeehaw Bob, and the funny thing was we were all tired over at with the public subs, and Karen and Scott said, "Oh, we're going to bed." And then an hour later, I'm laying in bed looking at my phone, and this picture comes up, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, Karen, I thought you were going to bed." They didn't go to bed. Travis, you see that tired look on Travis's face?
Yeah,
yeah, he had that tired look a couple times.
I don't know if it's tired. It looks like he might just be mad that he's between those two knuckleheads right there.
Well, how could you be mad when you're with friends?
We can't go back to this. We can't go back.
I don't know. You might be going back soon, Mike. We'll see.
So, we can't go back to Yes.
We're going back soon.
Yeah,
we're going back soon. So anyway, let me delete that one because I got to pull up another one. I'm not. When I say delete, I'm not actually deleting these pictures. I'm just moving them out of my StreamYard.
Yeah.
You gotta. Yeah, she's got to take some away to put some other ones in there.
Yeah. All right, Mike. All right. Ugh. So the next day was a big day.
Oh, Karen said she got guilted into going.
Yeah. That's what it was. We had breakfast at Trattoria.
Ooh, the famous breakfast pizza that so many people are talking about and pining over.
Yeah.
It's not
and that one doesn't have any sausage gravy on it, but the one I had a couple months ago did.
Yes.
So
yes.
I think Scott was saying that he thinks that maybe this whatever they have, extra stuff they just might throw on there. It's possible because we've had several different varieties of it, but they're always very good. So I say they can just change it up like that. It's a good thing. Keeps it different.
We're calling Rich. He said love you and he's leaving. So well, I know he's not leaving because I stopped ringing the phone. As soon as I stopped ringing the phone, he left. So after breakfast, we had some people whose job was it to get this isn't that picture because these people were involved in the shenanigans. We had Glenn and Judy distracting Kurt because we had a big plan. Oh, that's Richard. Michael needs to come to you. Okay. So anyway, we had a big plan to surprise Kurt by showing up at the picture wearing bathing suits, American flag bathing suits, like his famous story from the first G3, where David Castro was wearing his American flag bathing suit. So a few weeks before G3, we started a messenger group, and we said, is this something you guys would be willing to do? It's a little bit of investment of money. It was, like 15 to 20 bucks, whatever these bathing suits were, and, order one for yourself and your size. And, I was surprised how many people said, yeah, I want to do it. And of course, Glenn really committed, because Glenn wore tearaway pants. Those pants Glenn is wearing there were hid the big reveal that Glenn, who was actually with Kurt the whole time when we were all getting changed and ready, when we all showed up, Glenn ripped his pants off. It was funny. So Samantha returned hers. She kept the tags on hers and returned them. So
I'm keeping mine.
I cut the liner out of mine, so I couldn't return mine.
I might just wear them at the next G3. Why not?
What's in Michael's pockets in these pictures? I'm wondering. Okay.
Who knows?
Samantha just sent me this picture. Kurt gave his heartfelt speech about what it took to make G3 happen and everything. And he called a bunch of the planners that helped make it happen up. And Samantha just sent me this picture yesterday or the day before. And yeah.
It says it right there.
The friendships are genuine. Like, we talk about our weird internet friends, and I can't explain it to people that these people, they really are. They're like family. They're like family. So Mike's back.
So next birthday. So
he's worried about my birthday. He's worried about birthday cake. That's what he's worried about. So, all right, David.
I'm sure he'll get plenty of cake tomorrow.
Yeah. Talk to the people for a minute, because I gotta get my ankle settled.
Well, I feel really bad about this because we didn't get Jeff his bag and stuff. And there's Bubba Mac in the background with Deidre, it looks like. And I got to meet them both for the first time, which was very, very cool. I had some good conversations with Bubba, and he spent some time with us. And we got to see Jeff, spent some time with him on Flight of Passage. That was cool. We just happened to be going to Flight of Passage, and all of a sudden there they were. And so we got to ride together. And that was a good time.
Yeah.
Because, I think that a lot of times when you go to these big meetups, you just don't a lot of times get to spend as much time with certain people.
Right.
And you look back and you go, oh, man, I just wish I could have spent more time with that person or that person. And that was Nathan, by the way.
Yes, that's Elise's son, Nate.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Nate. Yeah. It likes to be called Nate, not Nathan.
And some people have silly hats.
Oh, those are cool hats. Come on.
Samantha and James with the flatties. Those flatties were a great addition. We had flatties last year for select people, and this year when at the end of last G3, we talked about how can we make the flatties so that people don't feel left out, because we only made them for select people last year. And then it made it seem like we were picking favorites, which we weren't. And then we said, well, we'll make one for all these people. And then we're like, but then somebody's going to get left out and their feelings going to be hurt. And really the only way not to make somebody feel left out is to put it on them to buy one. So that if you want one, you buy one. If you don't want one, you don't buy one. So that's what we did this year. And Karen donated all the materials and the time, and people paid for them. And she donated all the money to Give Kids the World. So she did a great job. She raised over $300 for Give Kids the World. So
yeah, thank you, because that was a lot of work. So we really appreciate that.
It really was.
Cool.
And this is another piece of Uli's handiwork. T-Public doesn't have Geekin shirts for babies, so Uli made a Geekin shirt, and on the butt she put full stink.
That's great.
Oh, Samantha! Seeing James for the first time at Trattoria and having him yell Samantha and jump into my arms. Oh my gosh. That kid. Oh, Karen said $312. Wow. So then the people who wanted to steal Trey from me took him to the Quest for Geek and Glory. Another good time was had by all, but I was busy getting ready for the big party, and I was very stressed that afternoon. So you guys had a lot of fun drinking, and I was flipping out. Wasn't I jumping out of my skin that afternoon? You saw me that afternoon.
Yeah, but it's understandable. And not only you were flipping out, but my wife was flipping out.
Well, because your wife knew that there was something else happening in the background. Mm-hmm. So that night was to be the fireworks party. And can I just, Tori Hunt, see her shirt says weird internet friend? You notice on the back? Tori.
Look at you're pulling her head down. Look at you.
I know. I pulled her ponytail up because her hair was in front of it. So I picked her.
Poor girl.
I love her. And there was desserts, and so the bar, their bar was not working for the first 20 minutes. So, yeah, that was frustrating. That was making Mandy a little bananas. But we had fun.
Yeah, but they rallied back, and they were really gracious and helpful. So
there's
give them some credit.
Kevin and his favorite cake, and me and Rich's favorite cake. And Raymond. Mm-hmm. This is the picture that I had to laugh because Raymond Steele is in the picture. This picture is like a really beautiful picture of all of us, and Raymond. This is when you guys told us that you had raised a lot of money for our gift, and we were like, "What? What are you talking about?" Mm. And Kevin was like, "Holy cow!"
Yeah. You both were just very taken aback.
Yeah.
Go back to that picture. Look! Can you see behind me? Look,
hey!
Right?
I see. Hey!
Back there. He's crying too. I think. Look. Oh.
The fireworks from that vantage point were spectacular. I was flipping out at dinner. Karen saw me. I was jumping out of my skin. I was so anxious. The Quest for Geek and Glory is one of the best times he ever had at Disney. Thank you, Wendy and Selena. I never played. I need to play next year. But, I always have Michael with me, so I don't know how that was going to go over.
Well, he's 21.
He's 22, yeah.
Or 22. Yeah, 22 now.
He'll be 23 by maybe almost 24 by next year.
Oh, it's going too fast.
The view of the fireworks was spectacular, of course. And we had our own private viewing area. There was nobody else but us. So that was pretty amazing. This is, of course, the best picture of the whole night. And or maybe this one.
Yeah, with the fire, everything going in the background. That's nice.
Yeah. So it was just a great night. It was a really great night. And the night was still young because some of us crazy cats went over to Kimono and sang a little bit. So
yeah, my only regret is I didn't get up and sing that night. I was thinking
you should have. I want to sing Don't Go Breaking My Heart with you, and you said no.
I know. I just, I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. I just get a little nervous, and
I know.
I should have just done it. I should have done it. Afterwards, I'm like, I should have got up there and sang.
Yep.
But everybody was else doing such a wonderful job, and oh my gosh, Princess, what's her name?
Stephanie, Princess Stephanie.
Princess Stephanie was, she was rip roaring time. So
if you weren't there and you've heard of us talk about Princess Stephanie was a young lady who was wearing Ariel leggings and a tube top, and she had all the self-esteem in the world to get up, God bless her, get up there and sing her heart away and do kicks and shimmy her body down the microphone pole. She was into it.
She was. Give her credit because I couldn't have done that. No.
I do have a close-up of this evening to show you how. How before G3 I was posting pictures, this is what G3 feels like, and pictures of us together, and this is what G3 feels like, pictures of people smiling and laughing. this is what G3 feels like. Picture of Travis, who looks like he aged like 25 years that weekend.
Yeah, pictures can do that to you. Some pictures aren't as.
This is what G3 feels like at 2:00 in the morning at Kimonos after staying up till 2:00 in the morning every night before that. Poor Travis. Travis, we love you. Yeah, and then unfortunately the next day was the earliest day of all, was the 9:45 picture at Aliens Rolling Saucers. I want to thank everybody that came, because it was early at the end of a long weekend. And I actually have one of those shirts to give away if anybody is like a women's size medium, because somebody gave me their shirt. They said they took it for, they wore it for the picture, but they didn't like the way it fit, so they gave it to me and said if anybody would like it. It's a women's, I think it's a large, but it fits like a medium. I think that was the issue. So if anybody would like one, please let me know. It's blue. It's royal blue, like the one that Cam is wearing in the front of the picture, the one that Veronica has on. That color blue.
Yeah, so. And I want to thank a lot of the people there, because they had a long night.
And then they showed up for us.
And they showed up, and I just can't thank them enough. That's so
Let's just face it, Mandy hit the park before noon for us. So that right there is telling you something.
Yep.
So the kids had a blast. And this is something that I was talking to Dave about right before the show. A couple of people took pictures in front of these walls. And I think maybe next year we need to take advantage of these walls. Because here's another one. We took this with the VIP tour. But there's nobody, there's no traffic in front of these walls. They're out of the way. They're kind of set back a little bit. And it's a good place for us to take pictures together. Big group shots.
Oh, Dan.
Thanks, Dan. This was the fantasy football people that played fantasy football with Kurt. He put together a little fantasy football thing. And they took a picture together. So... And then the reason we had to do the picture so early was because August Cantina happened after that. And a bunch of us had August Cantina reservations to make it to. Except for Jeff Kessler. What's except for Jeff Kessler?
The photo. I don't think he didn't show up for the...
Right, because I had his bag, which now he doesn't have
We
anymore.
had it there for him, waiting for him, but yeah.
We did.
We had other things going on, so that's okay.
And now it's empty. We'll fill it up and mail it to him.
We'll throw some stuff in there for you.
And the next day, what? Oh,
Rebecca needs a shirt.
Oh, okay. Would she? If she wants it, she could have it. I'll reach out to you. Yep. Oh, Glenn. Okay. Glenn stood in for Jeff at the fantasy football picture. That's what he's saying. Yeah. Some people went to Sangria University and had a good time. And believe me, they were feeling good after that. Because I saw some of them after that, and they were feeling good. Look at Samantha there.
Oh, that's great. That's just great.
And then a bunch of us went to Toledo, and a lot of people really loved Toledo. Me, not so much, but this is kimonos, actually. That's Samantha's eyes are open in this picture at kimonos.
They are. She's actually awake there, too.
And then some people had charcuterie on the floor. Heard about that, too. So, oh, look, Trey with somebody else other than me.
It's okay, Tony. It's okay.
Oh, there's some Yeehaw Bob pictures. There's more Yeehaw Bob pictures. We now are just getting to the end here. That's Haunted Mansion. I guess I have duplicates of the fantasy football people.
Yeah, but we wanted to see that one again and that one again.
The kids really had fun. The kids enjoyed each other's company. That was something that they took away from this trip, was that want to do more things with the kids so the kids can be together.
You did, Samantha.
Because and Mandy's talked about that, maybe doing something organized with the kids, either an event or a tour, like one of those. There used to be like a family magic tour in Magic Kingdom maybe doing something like that, or we'll have to talk about it as we get dates and closer. And then the last official day, a lot of us went on this VIP tour, which was an amazing event. And it really just, and that was it. That was my G3 for the most part, other than a pool day with a pool. That's a good idea, Dan, because that won't cost any money. And if they do G3 in September, October, like they're talking 2023, you're going to need a pool day. You're going to need some downtime by the pool. That maybe can be when we do public subs. Maybe we'll do public subs and have a pool party or something. You have to be mindful of afternoon storms, though. That's the only thing. Mm-hmm. So
that's a good idea.
A hidden Mickey hunt. All right. Let's talk about this some more. One cabana for all of us. One last thing I want to talk about is I did two capture your moments on this trip. I did one on the first day at Animal Kingdom and one on the Tuesday before I left at Magic Kingdom. They just raised the price of capture your moment. It was $50 when we did it. They just raised the price to $79. And they now have expanded it to Hollywood and Epcot, as well as Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom. Originally, it was just Magic Kingdom. Then it expanded to Animal Kingdom. Now it's at Epcot and Hollywood too. Soon. I don't know if it started yet, but it's soon. But the price has gone up. Glenn wants to play bocce. He said on the bocce. I want to talk about the capture your moment pictures because it's a 20-minute photo session. I think even at the $79, it might be worth it because look at these pictures. They even make me look good, and I'm basically a troll. So this is so they even make Dave look good. I want to talk about something right here. You guys all know Michael. That picture right there, you would never know that Michael is the way Michael is. That picture is beautiful, regardless. Michael's a beautiful kid. Don't get me wrong. I'm a little impartial, but they even got Michael to really look at the camera, and it was just a really good experience. Look at that beautiful picture. Look at that beautiful picture. And then we did one and it was raining. This was Tuesday before we left. It was raining. And they took us over to this covered area in front of the castle and got our pictures. Incredible, these pictures that they took. So the picture of Veronica looking at Dave has her all starry-eyed. Yeah. She's thinking, what does she
get out of here,
Dave?
How can I get rid of this guy?
Yeah, and Michael is handsome. Michael's gorgeous. So
he was really good on that photo. He was very patient, and he, right. And the photographer, I have to say, was really good too. Mm-hmm. He really did a good job trying to get his attention, and it just worked out really good.
Yeah. So, highlights for Travis was definitely Festival of Lion King.
I heard he loved it now. This is his favorite thing. He's decided this is his new favorite thing. He said Flight of Passage was his favorite thing, but now this is his favorite.
It really was hot, and he was like, Tony Ann, why is it 800 degrees in here? And I was like, I don't know. It really was. First of all, we were rushing there. We were rushing from Flight of Passage to get there, and it was hot in there. I'm not going to lie. It was hot in there. And the funniest thing, though, is Judy's doing the hand jive during Hakuna Matata. And he looks at her and he goes, Tony Ann, look, Judy's doing the hand jive. And I'm like, yeah, what do you mean? Because I was doing it too. So that was funny. Mm-hmm. So there you go. There you go, Madison. He has smolder. Okay. Yeah, he does. You're right. Yeah. So that was our G3. I am going to put it together to music. I am going to make you cry, Samantha. But like I said, I'm working on the fireworks party. I have a song that because it's more to make me cry, I think, this one.
Mm.
But it's coming.
It was a good outing.
Worth every penny. I think it is. I think Capture Your Moment is really, even at the 79, is great. Don't you dare let this video end just like you let G3 end. What? Don't let it end? You want to just keep talking all night? I don't know. So that was my, let me just tell you guys how I ended G3. We did this capture, we had this Capture Your Moment scheduled. We had breakfast at Chef Mickey that morning at the Contemporary. And it was raining, and we went and did the Capture Your Moment, and we didn't feel like staying at Magic Kingdom. It was raining. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to go, and Mandy had family in town, so she was going to go meet her family. And I said, well, I'm going to go back to Contemporary, get my car and go. And I sat in the car. It was raining, and I couldn't leave. I just couldn't leave. I could not pull my car away. I couldn't do it. And I'm crying, ugly crying. And I messaged Glenn, and I told him something. And I said, wait a minute. I said, this cannot be the only, no, that's not it. Where'd I go? Please tell me this is not the only picture of us. Is us looking like that? Because that's going to be upsetting me. And then I found that one. I was like, oh, that's even worse. So, and that made me laugh. And then we said our goodbyes, on the instant messenger, and I was able to drive away. But it's special. So if you're on the fence about coming next time we do it, please don't hesitate. It's just, these are the best friends you never knew you didn't have. Just
agreed, Trey.
I can't even. It just yeah, and that's the thing. We are talking about some smaller meets. If you we're gonna do a big meet probably the fall of 2023. But if you hear somebody's coming and you're gonna be in town too at the same time, don't hesitate to message them and say, hey, do you want to meet for a quick service meal? Do you want to meet at a lounge after the parks? Do you want to just ride something together, even if it's just one ride? I only have 10 minutes. I can ride Pirates with you. Because these friendships, it's so weird. They're so intense, and it's people that from all walks of life. I mean, me and Dave, we're old, and we have these young whippersnapper friends like Samantha.
Yeah, that we can't hang with, and we crash.
No, because we're too old to stay up until 2:00 in the morning now. But it doesn't matter, because even if you just get to ride something with them or have a meal, or just the friendships are crazy. These are people some of these people I didn't know last year. Right? I didn't even know Tori existed this time last year, I don't think.
And I just can't imagine our life without all these amazing people in it. The world is a better place because they're all in it, and we're just thankful and honored that they're our friends.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Make me cry now.
Yep. So yeah. And so Trey, you better keep coming, because I need a picture with you next year. And Uli. Dave says there's a picture of Uli on my phone. I didn't see it. You said you sent me a picture of Uli, because Uli showed.
I just didn't take enough pictures. Sometimes I just don't think about taking pictures, and I'm so caught up in the moment, meeting people, and only until I get, hang around somebody for a while, then I'll start thinking about pictures. But sometimes you just get in conversations, and next thing you know, they're gone, and you're like, oh, I didn't get a picture with them.
Yeah, that happened.
I regret that. Last
G3, I got to the end of G3 and didn't realize I didn't have a picture with Mandy. And so me and Amanda made a funny picture with Mandy, but it wasn't a real picture. That's why we did the Capture Your Moment this year, because we didn't want to miss out.
We should just hire like a professional photographer just to follow us around, and take pictures of all of us.
I think so. I totally agree. I've said that we need somebody. Actually, I found one more picture I want to share with you guys before we go. That Dave sent me, if I could find it, because I just put it on my phone, on my computer. There she is.
Oh, Amy.
Aw. That is Princess Stephanie. That's the best picture you got of Princess Stephanie, Dave?
No, I have videos of her. I have, but I didn't.
No, it wouldn't be right because she's a stranger. We're not going to put her on YouTube. That's good. That's an appropriate picture because it's blurry. You can't really see who she is. So that I feel safe putting that on Facebook. But her outfit those were Ariel leggings and a tube top. And yep. I have a feeling that a few people are going to buy that outfit for next G3. I already did find it on Amazon. I found all the components.
No.
I can't wear it, but maybe Travis can wear it.
Kudos to her for getting up there because she rocked it. She
did. All right, guys, that's an hour. That's all our time. Next week, Mickey Fowl will be here in this place, and we will talk to you in 2 weeks. March 8th will be our next Disney Crush live stream. Until then, I'll be working on the compilation videos. I will be at Disney Springs this weekend. I'm going to be seeing Tori and Amy Rhodes. Maybe I'll see Rachel, hopefully. If any of you guys are running in the Princess Marathon, good luck. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.